They've given the human midwife an ointment for the eyes of the babe she's just delivered. So she's smoothing out his cries, and she's smeared a drop on her own eyelids, and seen in some surprise that the birthing room's a mouldy hole beneath the hill of sighs. They'd come to her in the smallest hours and banged upon the door, a coachman and a flighty maid, to urgently implore that she come within their carriage bold across the boggy moor to the cavernous halls of a shadowy manse she'd never seen before. The master who greeted them on the path was wild, with eyes aglare and a beading of froth upon his lip. His mouth hung with despair. And he's pulling her into the shadowy manse and up the dizzying stair to the drenched bed and the dreadful screams of a young girl rolling there. And she's sending them all for water, and she's sending them all for a knife to ease the woman and cut the cord and save the baby's life. A tendering hand upon the brow to calm her in her strife. A delicate gentleman screaming around, grieving for his wife, and she's sent them all into the yard and brought the mother to peace. She's coaxed the baby out of the womb and laid it on a fleece. The cord is tied in double knots and cut, at last release from the pangs of birth for ma and boy, in quiet and surcease, except this wild young master with his face and hair aglow thrusts a glistening ointment in her hands, anointing with it now. A dab upon each of the baby's eyes, but wiping of her brow smears a drop or two on her own eyelids. And this is how she knows that the birthing room's a mouldy hole, the drenched bed's a mere, the mother is strung around with rags, the maid's a toothy sneer upon two legs. The coachman looming high is half a man, half bear, and a lion's smile in the master's mouth is biting at the air, and the mother, new upon the bed, she holds her with a stare. Do not reveal the things you see, but smile if you dare. Make calm escape in quiet haste. Allow no look of fear to betray you see what you can see. Within the darkness here, and with quick and measured steps she walks, stifling her cries with a fist, and with the other wiping fiercely at her eyes, stepping over gleaming bones to reach at last the skies. And she stood there at the cavern door upon the hill of sighs. He is calling, cross over. So I want you to sing me. I want you to sing me of the cattle in the field. Of the cattle in the field, milk laden and lowing. I want you to sing me of the sheep on the hill. He is calling, cross over. So I want you to sing me of the harvest needs bringing, all the grain gone to gold, all the grain stood swaying, and the bread to be garnered. I want you to sing me of the beer still to brew. He is calling, cross over. There are songs needing singing. There are songs that my mother knows, though weaker her voice, though weaker in her voice, she has taught us the melodies. I need you to sing me the songs she knew. He is calling, cross over. So I want you to sing me of the kinder of sleep, of the baby in arms, of the baby in arms and her warden around her, the warden of spirit singing songs to my soul. He is calling, cross over. And again I must go, once more time I must go, as so often before now. I must ask you to sing me of the way that brings me there and brings me home. I will not return just once, but until then, sing me home. Thank you.